It's just in now. Federal judge denying the Justice Department's request to unseal grand jury materials in Ghislaine Maxwell's criminal case. U.S. District Judge Paul Engelmayer says the grand jury materials do not identify anyone other than Jeffrey Epstein or Maxwell as having had sexual contact with a minor. The request came as Trump supporters pushed for more disclosures related to Maxwell and Epstein. So a bit of information in there, but it will not be made public.
House Republicans have subpoenaed nearly a dozen former federal officials and politicians, including Bill and Hillary Clinton, amid an expanding investigation into pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. As we know, Bill Clinton, he reportedly flew on Epstein's jet, the Lolita Express, up to 26 times. Josh, what do you make of this? Are you confident or not really that we'll really get more information about Epstein and those around him from this investigation?
Well, I personally can't wait to see Clinton go. That is Bill Clinton, Slick Willie himself. I can't wait to see Slick Willie go before the House Oversight Committee, Congressman James Comer of Kentucky. I mean, that's going to be must-see TV. I mean, make me a fat bag of popcorn, and I'll put my feet on the table, and I'll watch that all day long. I mean, you know, Gabriella, when Pam Bondi and Kash Patel at the DOJ and the FBI released, to mixed reaction at best, their announcement that there was no list, that Epstein did indeed kill himself and so forth there, it struck me right away that one of the most obvious things that Trump's defenders should have done even at that time was say, wait, you're gonna say that Donald Trump is covering up because he might be in the Epstein files? Have you talked about Bill Clinton, this guy who was literally on the plane 26 times? Yeah, I mean, the Wall Street Journal currently being sued by Donald Trump there. I mean, they had this article there talking about this, this 50th birthday card, Trump there. Maybe he wrote it, maybe he didn't. I don't know. We'll see what the lawsuit happens there. But, on the one hand, you have Donald Trump allegedly doing his 50th birthday card once with a little, lascivious drawing. On the other hand, we literally know for a fact, based on the manifest, that Clinton was on this plane dozens of times there. So it's really just absurd. Now, where is this ultimately going to go? I don't know. Apparently, there was actually just a major meeting in Washington just over the past 12 to 16 hours or so between J.D. Vance and Kash Patel and Pam Bondi trying to talk about what the administration's response should be to the Epstein files. Gabrielle, my personal take is essentially as follows. I am not a huge fan of the way the administration has handled this. I also think that it is very, very, very far from the median Trump voters' primary concern there. The Trump administration is currently winning on virtually all fronts. They are firing on all cylinders right now. And I think that the sooner they can find some way to try to satisfy all sides, move on, the better.